Hey guys, it is Dwayne here from DewyHQ, and today we're back with some more Persona 5. So we're going to be continuing off from where we left off last time in the last part. Let's get back to exploring. Okay, so we're going to head off in this direction. We're going to steal this thing real quick. Okay. We're going to try and get towards the end of Kamoshida's Palace today. If the math's right, we've still got a long way to go. Hey, look to the left, there are some shadows here too. You can't just blindly rush into a fight. First you need to ascertain how strong they are. How are we supposed to do that?
Listen up.
Well, we'll need to observe the enemy's actions and get some insight on their skills. That should be possible for you, Joker. So this is what I was talking about last time in the last episode, where if you hold down L1, you can tell how strong the enemy are. Okay, so there's an enemy right here.
Shadow, Joker.
Another thing I really like, I love how if one of your allies are around the corner, they'll like hide with you.
I'll reveal your truth.
I just think it's a really neat feature. Okay, this is a Kelpie.
I don't see a weakness.
I think it's weak to ice, I believe. But let's work that out. So a good thing to do is just swap between all your personas and then just work out what does what damage. I don't think I have any ice using personas. No, I don't. We'll just hit it up with Cleave. Weak to electric. I probably shouldn't have used a Zeo on him. It was kind of a waste there. What we're going to do is we're going to use an all-out attack, so we need to get as much experience as possible. So by the end of the dungeon, we should be around level 10.
All right.
They were nothing.
That's usually what level you are at that point in time in the game.
Show me your true form.
So we're gonna have to ease it off a little bit with Skull's electric skills.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
Okay, so this
I don't see
is
a weakness.
I know he blocks gun damage, so we'll hit it up with the Garu.
Couldn't finish it.
We'll hit it up with the Cleave. Right, critical, nice.
That was incredible.
We'll just finish it up with an all-out attack.
Finish him.
So he was level 9, so he's worth a lot of experience. Oh, 11. But we still got rank up off it, so that's all that matters.
With this power. All right.
Alright, Arsene's got a new skill. Secunda. That's going to actually help a little later on.
A stylish victory.
Focus.
Okay, watch out for this guy up here,
Show me your true form.
because sometimes I've attacked him and he's come out on top of me, so just gotta be careful with him.
Alright. The first move is ours.
So now that we've got, now that we're level 6, we should be able to get this Selkie here. I think it's Selkie.
Who's next?
Okay, so I've got 14 ammo. I'm gonna just, okay, never mind.
Looking cool, Joker.
I'm actually gonna swap to Morgana. I can't Ryuji, sorry.
Not over yet.
Just to share the damage, or not, or not. There we go.
Go.
And then we'll switch to Arm.
On to the second person. Persona.
And we killed the persona we're going for.
Do it style.
That's the way.
Finish him. How's that?
Never mind, we'll find another one down the track somewhere.
All right. I can feel
Didn't
it.
even break a sweat.
Alright, we're gonna quickly grab that item there. How's our health doing? Health's looking pretty good. Skull's SP is a little bit down, which sucks.
Show me your true form.
So I'm probably only gonna fight a few enemies in this room just to conserve the SP.
Use wind to hit its weak
Okay,
point.
wind and darkness.
Go down.
Joker took one out. All right. I'm scary. Two enemies
Oh,
remaining.
sugar.
Don't let your guard down.
Was not meant to do that. I was meant to use wind skills. It's okay. I'm gonna use lunge. Get rid of one.
Skull, give me more. Only one more. Let's go.
Ravage them.
They're all knocked down.
Go.
Do it.
Incredible.
Try and go for these all-out attacks just to get them out of the way. Rank ups on Ryuji and Morgana, which is nice.
Right.
All right, let's go.
So it'll increase their
Show me your
SP
true
as
form.
well, which is excellent. Whether it's by 3 or 4, just means we get an extra move.
The first move is ours.
Okay. So we got 4 incubuses here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fire one bullet,
Looking cool, Joker.
and then I'm going to pass it over to Arn.
Do it.
All right, here, pass the baton.
So Arn has a machine gun, so she hits all targets, but it's all random. So it should down at least all of them. Nope. Okay, and then we'll pass to Ryuji. There we go. So with all the enemies are weak to gunfire, it's probably good to swap to Arn.
That's all she wrote.
Since she's a little bit less accurate with her gun, it's okay to kind of waste her ammo.
All right.
That enemy was really weak.
That being said, use it only during those specific fights.
Treasure chest spot.
A snuff soul, which is excellent. So that'll help recover our SP, so it's an extra SP recovery item.
All right,
Show me your true form.
now's our chance to strike. It's weak to fire skills.
Persona.
Alright, I'm gonna use one fire skill by switching to Incubus.
Go down.
Looking cool.
Then I'm gonna swap to Arn.
Pass the baton and go. Carve it. Let's see that again, Panther.
Now we'll be able to talk to Selkie. Well, we must talk over things first. After all, I know nothing about you. I can't quite fathom why any of this is happening. Care to explain yourself? I'm certainly hoping you have a good reason for this boorish treatment. It'll take a while to explain. In that case, would you distill it until just the main points then? We were trying to kill each other just a short while ago. It's surprising if you think about it. I wonder if this speaking together means that we're somehow now connected. It's what we call destiny. Ah. So, if you don't get the next one straight away,
Let's pull back for now.
it usually results in an item, which sucks. No matter, we can try again.
Okay. I'll reveal your
We'll
true
grab this
form.
one as well. Just a bit of a bummer because we did waste some XP there.
Now's our chance. This one's weak to electricity.
I don't have any electric personas. That's okay though.
You're mine.
Time for my persona. You're so gorgeous.
Okay, here we go. Now we should be able to get this one.
Skull.
Lend me your power. How did the human outsmart me? Me not understand what way you are superior to me. I'm younger than you. More youthful mean more better quality of fur. Me kind of get it. Youth is beauty. So what me here is humans care for beasts like own family. Why not? Would you take care of me? Why would you treat me like this then? No. Yeah. Well, me nothing can do about that. Okay. Excellent. So yeah, this is Kelpie. I'm pretty sure Kelpie is a physical persona.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
You gotta quickly check out Kelpie actually.
Okay.
Okay. Under persona. Kelpie, strength. Kelpie is a wind persona. Kind of like Bicorn. Bicorn's a wind persona. Okay, I'm gonna quickly use some health items here. A life zone is excellent early game because it's 30% of your health, so that's generally most of your health. So I'm gonna use that there. I'm gonna use DR on Ryuji, and then we should be all good to go. If you're lucky, you should be able to get away with only using SP items on Joker, possibly also Ryuji.
The first one is ours.
Gonna go for that damage there.
Took one out. All right.
I can't swap to Morgana, which is one thing that sucks.
Zoro, show your might. It's almost scary how
I can skip over these little like the dungeon crawling stuff and then just focus purely on the daily life stuff. But I thought it might be necessary to kind of keep it in here, just in case you want to come along for the ride for the Let's Play. Yeah, there's one in here, and I think there's one at the back there too. Is there? No. Some of these rooms are kind of similar. There's an enemy here. I'm gonna hop behind this crate.
we've got our.
I'll reveal your true form.
Okay.
Now's our chance to strike.
Got 11 bullets, so I'm gonna use one on this guy.
Looking cool, Joker.
Persona! There!
I'm gonna mainly stick to physical skills when I can't baton pass to Morgana.
It's almost scary how good I am.
Ah, sugar.
We have it. Persona!
So don't get too excited like I do. No, I don't want to guard.
So use wind to hit its weak point.
Persona! It's tough.
Just gonna go with a rush of like physical attacks. No need to waste any SP when I stuff it up.
We all did great, huh?
Okay.
Nice work, team.
Okay.
Alright, I'm also gonna grab. I'm probably gonna use a medicine on Arn. And then I'll be all sweet. So we can't get through this door.
Come on, man.
We're gonna find another way around it. So you just hop up here, hop across here, go through the vent shaft. This also brings us into another tutorial.
Nice.
It should explain it.
Okay, let's go. Oh, a treasure.
Show me your true form.
So I'm pretty sure this fight is about teaching you how enemies like
Come on, Joker.
how enemies beg for their life. So there's no use in using any SP skills because you always live at 1. So depending on their personality, they'll do it. So you can just talk to them or you can just fight them. I want an item. At this point in the game, I'd say suggest going for items just so you can get through Kamoshida's castle as quickly as possible. Just so whether it's a HP recovery item or something along those lines, it will just help in the long run.
Wow.
Shadows have emotions too. Of course, they're afraid if you corner them like that. It might worth purposely creating such a situation and getting them to beg for their lives. So they can help you with SP if you don't need it. Like if they see like 3 of their guys go down, they're not gonna fight you. And if they've got like a personality like Incubus.
Feel it.
So what we also want to do is we just want to unlock this door. And we'll grab this.
I can feel it.
Remember to always use your L1 once you enter a new room.
Feel it.
Just to make sure you can pick up any extra treasure, because the more treasure you pick up, the more money you'll have at the end of the dungeon.
I can see it.
There's an enemy here. Where are you? I'm actually going to pop into this safe room real quick.
A safe room.
And this is usually where most players would like check off for the day.
Do it.
But you know, we're going to try and complete it all in the one day, so. But that's where most people would check out, and I agree because I've done that myself.
I'll reveal your
Okay.
true form.
But just saving there is a good point, whether you just want to make an extra save. That way you've got the extra, how'd you say it? The extra backup save. We're gonna go for physical moves. This fight's a little bit tough, just because there's not one enemy. Probably using Gaara is probably better because Morgana has better magic stat. And I think it's weak to electric as well.
Is weak to fire. Get ready.
No, so he resists it. Okay, yeah, this fight's gonna be a little bit dangerous.
Comes down to this.
Let's go. Hold on.
There we go, there's a crit.
That was incredible, Joker.
May as well go for the experience on the level 9 enemies, just so you can level up faster. We could have got that Selkie a little earlier, but I think it was more important about winning the fight.
Okay. Focus.
All right, we beat him.
So since everyone's kind of critical at the moment, I'm going to quickly sort through my items. Okay, what do we got? So we could use the spring pack, but Arn's at full, so it doesn't really make much sense to do so. I'm going to use the life stone on Ryuji. And I will use... I'm going to use 1 dia on me. From me. Use it on Morgana. Then I'm going to use 1 dia off Arn. And another one off Arn. Okay, so it's just all about that subtle management you got to do. Just to make sure you don't waste it.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike.
And I feel like since Morgana took that hit, I feel like Morgana actually went down if I didn't buy that armor. So it's always good to have that safe net, like that safety net.
Let's go.
Just a normal physical attack for this one. And then Morgana's just gonna swipe them all down with Gaara skills.
So scary how good I am.
So there's 9 SP there, so that's just how quickly you can burn through the SP. Okay, so this is the actual way to go, but we need
So
to
easy, I'm yawning.
we need to come back this way. And oh no, there's no enemy here yet. We just need to pop in here and we need to grab this book. It's for a puzzle a little bit later on. So it's a slave book. Grab this item as well. Just be careful when you come out here. An enemy pops up.
I'll reveal your true form.
I'm not sure why they scripted that in there. I think it's just to catch you off guard. This might be a good chance to get a Selkie. Gonna use a pistol.
Looking cool.
Gonna swap over to arm.
Up to you.
Not over yet. Persona, Carmen. Let's see that again, Panther. Let's do this. Let's see that again, Panther.
And we should be able to talk to Sulky. Let me up out. But we may never meet again. If you were to stop coming here, then that would be preferable to me. No matter the crime, humans treat it more lightly if the perpetrator is a minor, do they not? So I suppose you commit such extreme acts because you know you won't be punished so harshly. Age doesn't matter. Okay, now we got Silky. Now we'll have to toss out one of our personas. What we're going to do is we're going to toss out, I think we're going to toss out Bicehorn. We won't need Bicehorn because I think we've got a wind persona anyway. Yes, we'll need them. We won't need Devil, but we'll hang on to him anyway because he's our fire persona.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
And I believe Selkie has ice skills, so that's excellent for us. But she has 2 weaknesses, which kind of sucks.
All right.
What am I talking about? I've been using Arsene the entire game and he's got like 2 weaknesses, so... let me just check real quick. Selkie. Yeah, Selkie has Bufu.
I'll reveal your true form.
Kelpie.
This one's weak to electricity.
Come. There.
Oh, sugar. Alright, we're gonna use Z on this one. Then we're gonna use just a regular. Oh, okay, never mind. You gotta love it when this happens. It just never happens when you're by yourself. It's the Let's Player's curse. So this is slowly escalated into a much more dangerous situation, I'd say. What we're gonna do is we're going to.
I'm not done.
Because we need to really swap a Ryuji. We don't have any Zeos. Do we have any wind resistance? No. We do not. Okay. I'm gonna go for the cleave on this one, just so we can get rid of an enemy.
There are 3 enemies. Let's get them.
I'm gonna use Dia from Morgana on myself, just because you need to keep yourself alive. If you go down, that's it. Game over.
3 remaining. We can do it.
So we swapped to Ryuji next, so we should be all good.
Let's give him some payback.
Alright, so we're gonna use Zio.
You did it, Skull.
Persona.
You did it, Skull.
Persona.
And we're gonna go for the extra Zio,
Let's go.
just so we can get the all-out attack.
Skull, give me more.
I don't want the enemy to attack us twice.
Okay, guys. Let's do it.
That's all she wrote.
So unfortunately, since that's dropped Skull's SP down to 1,
All right.
we can't use any more Zeos. Which is just a little bit unfortunate.
Whoa, a new move.
So, Carmen's used learn a new move. It's a sleeping spell.
After that, are you?
Not super great. I'm going to check my items real quick. So, a Snuff Soul's 50, so we're best off using that on ourselves. I'm just going to use 2 Water Rebirths on Ryuji. Just so I've got enough in case we need to come into an encounter where we need to use our SP. This is probably a good a time as any to use the 2 medicines we've got. Just to bring the guys back up to full. So at this point from now on, I'll probably start avoiding enemies. just so we don't use as much SP.
Focus.
So I'm gonna grab this pearl. Be very careful in this room, because that happens.
We can get it now.
I'll reveal your true form.
And if we can, we'll try and stick to physical moves. Okay, Morgana.
It's ours.
Here's one pistol bullet there.
Cool, Joker.
Persona, you're mine.
That actually works out really well.
Ravage them.
Looking cool, Joker.
Go down.
Almost have the RNG gods on our side right there. We got we got 2 crits in a row, and we would have knocked all the enemies down. That still works out really well though.
Scary how good I am. Finish
We get the levels ups on Ryuji and Morgana, which is excellent. Means a little bit more SP.
It looks so strong.
We also unlock Dream Needle. Dream Needle is a physical skill that has a medium chance of like putting your foe to sleep. It's a little bit better than Cleave. I find Cleave has a bit of a higher critical rate, but the trade-off is that it's 3 more SP, so it does work in normal fights though. So that is a good thing.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
See it.
We're gonna grab this book here,
How suspicious.
which is the Queen book. Then we're gonna head back this way. What we're gonna try and do is we're gonna avoid this enemy if we can. And yeah, we'll battle him anyway. Stuff it.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
This one's weak.
So Selkie's worked the fire, so we're gonna swap to arm for sure here. I'm gonna take that 1 pistol bullet.
Looking cool, Joker.
Go ahead.
All right, okay. Pass the baton and Carmen. Let's see that again, Panther. Let's do this.
And we're relatively close to another safe room. I'm just gonna beat this next puzzle, and we're able to pop down to a safe room, but that also leads into a mid boss, so that can be a little bit tough.
Okay.
Didn't even
I 100% agree that this would be a really tough run to do, but it'll be fantastic once we get into the next safe room.
See it.
No enemy in this one. Grab this other book. And this is the King book.
I have something.
So if you guys have worked it out, you'll find out with this next puzzle what it involves. Now, we don't need to go down that hallway, so we're going to avoid that enemy altogether. We don't have the lockpick to actually bust into the chest anyway, so there's no real point in using it.
Well then.
So this is the library. So what you'll need to do to figure this out is you'll just need to hold down your L1. You can see 3 glowing spots. So over here, history of Kamoshida, tracing Kamoshida's steps, Kamoshida's heroisms, Kamoshida lore. What the hell's going on? All these books about goddamn Kamoshida.
Joker.
That reminds me, we found a book earlier, didn't we? Let's try putting it in.
Well,
Yeah, something might happen if we put the book here. So we want to insert the King book, because Kamoshida sees himself as a king. On top of that, there's one over here.
this.
None of these books have, all the titles don't have any rhyme or reason to them. This book has Shiho's name on the title. Wait, not just this one. All the books here are about the female students. And Takamaki, the charming doll. Holy shit. The heck is this? So we're going to put the Queen book in there. And then we're going to head over here.
Oh,
Wait a second, the books on this shelf seem familiar. They're all the names of the volleyball team. They're all the boys from our school. Ryuji Sakamoto, the vulgar ape. There's one here for Skull.
Damn it.
That bastard, what does he think he's doing? Then we insert the slave book. Whoa, it opened up. You got it, Joker. Let's take a look inside.
What?
What the hell is this room? There's tons of pictures of Suzui in here? Wait, it's all pics of her. We'll make him pay for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel even more motivated to do this now.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll feel awful if but we'll need to search this room. He has to be hiding something in here. So the thing that he's hiding in here is he's actually hiding a bit of the map, as well as Kamoshida's medal.
Hey, look at this.
Is this a medal? Well, it has to be important. He went through all the trouble to hide it in here after all. Well, guess we'll take it then. Wait, there's something under the medal too. New map. This is a different map from what we have. Luckily, we can take this with us. Our map is now complete. So is it going to tell us what the treasure is? Yeah, it's got to be here. That weird shaped building. Could that be the tower or something? Considering our current position, I'd say we're about halfway there. Alright, let's hurry over there. No. Now we need to find out how much is left, then we can calculate the best way to pace ourselves. But let's keep exploring, but take breaks when you need to, Joker. So now we know that we're at the halfway point, we're going to head on down to the next room. So we need the Kamoshida medal to actually open this door.
Joker.
Gonna pop it in here. Allows us to pull down the lever.
Alright.
Now we can keep going. It must lead somewhere important. Let's go. We're gonna pop through this door. Alright, so this actually leads us to our next safe room, so I'm gonna quickly grab this. And we're gonna pop to the safe room. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly save here. And what I'm also gonna do is I'm actually gonna hit R1 and I'm actually gonna pop out to the castle gate. So I'd recommend you can do this anytime you come to a safe room. And then just pop into the velvet room.
Do you need something?
So this will be good to work out when you need more personas and whether you need a new persona or a stronger persona. So I'm going to quickly make some personas. I might cut this part out. Oh yeah, I thought I should add this in.
I am Arsene, the other you who exists within. Though I may disappear this moment, I shall always be at your side.
So this only happens when you fuse away Arsene for the first time. He actually goes through this little cutscene. I thought this was really neat that they decided to add this in.
We shall meet again when your fate reaches its conclusion.
Okay, so I finished in my little expedition into the Velvet Room. So what I ended up coming out with was a Genbu, which its only weakness is electricity. I picked it up because it has a higher endurance. and a little bit of higher agility and a little bit higher magic. I actually traded away Arson for it and put him with Dream Needle. And I also got Life Drain because I used him with Incubus. Now there isn't a good boss fight coming up, so I thought Life Drain might be a good way to get his health down. And with 3 SP as a cost, it doesn't seem that dear. Okay, and then I also got Arson back, but I also made a Succubus. So she has an electric skill, and she also gets a fire skill at level 8, so I thought that was good, but she's not going to be too terrific for the next boss fight, because I'm pretty sure he can deal light damage, so just be careful for that. I would recommend getting a high endurance persona, because he deals out a lot of physical damage, so... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop back up to where we were, which was at East Building Annex.
We're here. Let's continue on.
As always, I'm going to save before we go into the next area. And we're going to pop out. Okay, so for this next part, we will need to fight a boss. So there is a few items here, and grab this one here. And I'm not sure if there's one on the other side. No, there isn't. It's all good. And...
Joker.
This place is huge, yet there are no guards. That seems suspicious. But the treasure's up ahead, right? We don't got a choice but to keep going. I guess that's true, but we need to make sure we're ready for whatever might be ahead. What do you think, Joker? Should we continue onward? Let's do it. What was that, the gym? Kamoshida with his stupid ass grin. I kinda get it. The gym's some kind of holy place for him. He's a god there. I can't believe it, to think like that, especially after what he did to Shiho.
Damn it.
God. That bastard makes me freaking sick. Just you wait, Kamoshida. I see, so you're the ones who tampered with the library. It seems my time waiting here has paid off. Just as that ape said, this place is a holy ground for our great King Kamoshida. It is preposterous for miscreants like yourselves to come waltzing in here like this. You will pay for foolishly defying King Kamoshida with your lives.
Yes.
I knew this would happen. Well, we don't have a choice. Let's take it down. And this is where I recommend you say it, boys and girls. Okay, so this guy's gonna charge. Now,
Look, he's trying to do something.
what we want to do...
Guard if you think you're in danger.
Yeah, so whenever you see an enemy charge up, it's a good idea to guard, especially if you're not keen that you're going to be able to take the hit. So just hit circle and then just hit X. Okay. So you hit skull there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hit, I'm going to use Raccoonda, which lowers the defense of the enemy. It's 8 SP, but it works, like, it'll work out for us. So we're going to deal 103 damage there. Going to use Dia on Ryuji.
Sorry.
Because I'm pretty sure this guy is pretty resistant to, he's resistant to fire and electric. So I'm mainly going to be using Arn and Ryuji as, oh not Arn and Ryuji, Arn and Morgana as healers. So we're going to quickly guard again. Guard again. I'm gonna use Dream Needle here.
You're mine.
Go for the lunge. Gonna use Dia on... I'm actually gonna go for Garu. I'm gonna use Dia with more Arm. Just so we can get this guy out of the way. So we're gonna guard once again. So his defense is reverted. It's gone back to normal. But hopefully on this turn we can kill him.
Go down. Persona.
Which we should be able to. Gonna go for the physical attack. And then Arn should be able to finish us off. So he's gonna charge up once again. Don't worry about this. He's got no health. Gonna miss. I was waiting for the another miss. But we finished him off, so that's all good. So that'll give us a load of experience. And that'll contribute to our next level up. Didn't realize those things could be that tough. Yeah, it looks like he made a concentrated effort to stop us. Joker, I've helped you learn a few different things so far. There's no more time for lessons. I'll compile the info that you need for battle, so be sure to take a look at it later. So you can look at it later. More enemies are gonna pop up. We're gonna get out of there. We're gonna slowly. I'm gonna get out of here real quick, which is cool because he kicked down the door. So he's gonna chase us. I'm gonna run all the way to the safe room just so we can get our extra save in. You can fight the enemies if you like, but just in case you're low on health from that last fight, I'd recommend just do what I just did. On top of that, we're gonna use. Okay, I've got them. I don't have a DS spell, which sucks. I'm gonna use Morgana to heal us up. So we're starting to run low on SP. That's just a given. But I'm pretty sure we can find another SP recovery item in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's up a little bit further. So there's no need to worry about this. What we're going to do is we're going to go wide here. Come around here. We're actually going to pop behind this chair. I'm actually going to sneak all the way up here. And then just quickly climb up here so we don't have to fight the enemies. Next what we want to do is we want to hop up here. Then hop across here, hop down here, just jump across. I think there's, yeah, you can steal an urn up here. I don't think there's anything down here though. Oh no, there's a chest. So we got a grimy gear.
Hey, wait!
Hey, that stuff is disgusting. You should get it clean somewhere. Anywhere. Wait, wasn't there a coin laundry near LeBlanc? So now we're going to hop up here. So we'll get that a little bit later, which is good because that'll give us some good armor. Okay. And then I think there is... there's another chest down here. Yes. Oh, there's also an enemy. Be careful for that.
2 enemies. They're pretty strong.
Okay, so these guys are... Don't think they have a weakness. And they're also, they're strong against gun damage, I'm pretty sure, so. We're gonna go for the physical moves. I'm gonna go for ice, just to see what it does. Which it seems to be the weakness.
Looking cool, Joker.
So there you go. So this is another benefit to Genbu,
Looking cool,
is that he does have that ice spell. Gonna go for the all-out attack. Hopefully we'll get level ups of this. Perhaps not. Gonna attack this guy because he attacks next.
Only one more.
Alright.
A spectacular victory.
So it seems that Genbu didn't deal enough damage there just to get him to the all-out attack kill.
All right.
Okay, so this might be a good idea to look at the equipment you've got. Okay. So we have a muscle anklet, and we can resist burn. I'd probably give the muscle anklet to Ryuji. And for Morgana, I'd actually give him the resist burn. Anything to help him stop with any damage, really. I'm gonna pop back up here, and then just continue across like normal. Now, before you go around, I think there is... I think if you go all the way across, there should be... Oh no, hang on. There's a way of doing it. So if you come up here and go on this side, there's actually a box up here.
See it.
And you can steal that. On my first playthrough, I didn't even know it was there, so just a quick tip.
It's a shadow. Watch out, Joker. Anytime. Just watch your distance.
I'm gonna pop in here real quick. I think he spotted us,
Treasure chest.
which he did,
Must be something.
which kind of sucks. I was hoping he wouldn't.
3 enemies. Let's
Who's
do
next?
it. This one's weak to electricity.
Persona.
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
Gonna swap to Ryuji first.
Not over yet.
Persona.
Then I'm gonna follow up and then pass to Arn.
Pass it on to the second person. Persona.
Not Dia. Ugly.
Dance, Carmen. What's the match? You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Then we're gonna take him out with an all-out attack.
Finish him. How's that?
All right.
A stylish victory.
So there is a chest in here. We also get a breath sash. Now, what does a breath sash do? I think it 10 HP. What? Oh, okay. I would suggest giving that to Ryuji. I think we might swap that actually. So we'll give the breath sash to him, just because he uses more physical based skills. And we're going to give the muscle anklet to ourselves. Now what we'll want to do is we will want to take out this guard,
Show me your true form.
because there is a door we can unlock, and if we unlock that, it just provides a shortcut in case we need to go back to the church.
The first move is ours. This one's weak to electricity.
Weak to electricity, huh?
It's time. Succubus.
We're going to swap over to Succubus here.
Looking cool, Joker.
I'm going to use 2 Zeos from me, just because I've got that SP recovery item.
Cool, Joker.
Go.
All right, pass the baton and follow up.
Persona. Captain Kidd.
You did it, Skull.
This is it.
Okay, guys, let's do it.
Slam. Okay.
And it's as simple as that.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
So I'm going to pop this door open. Just gives us access back to the church if we need to go back there. I think, yeah, that's an item. There is an enemy in that room by itself, but I'm pretty sure there's no item in there, so there's no real point in going in there. I believe you can also go downstairs. Correct me if I'm... Ooh, we're not going to...
Joker, there's a chest.
Okay, never mind, don't go downstairs. There's an enemy there. There's a chest we can open there, but we don't have the key for it, so there's no real point in the risk. Ah, yes, I remember this part. Now, this part is slightly difficult, I've got to say.
You notice?
Hey, take a look at that. Oh, that matches up on the map. There's no doubt we need to head for that tower. So the treasure's up there. Hell yeah, we did it. So where's the entrance?
That's pretty shady.
All the way up there. So this is where the hard part comes into it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. I would heavily suggest make sure you guys HP is up to scratch before you even attempt this. what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into my items. I'm going to use that snuff soul. I'm going to use it on myself just so I've got the SP back. It probably wouldn't hurt to use some HP recovery, SP recovery items on a few of you guys. Probably going to give it more to Arn in this case. Gonna leave it at that for now. Shouldn't need to, because we're gonna try and avoid battle altogether. I'll pop through here. Now, where is that guy? Okay. Now, the timing for this is kind of weird. There we go. So it will increase the search rate or whatever, but once you get onto this wall, you're safe. Unless you do that. Unless you do that. Okay. So this is why you bring your this is why you recover your SP just before this, just in case this happens. If I do this, then I do this, then I use my gun. We should be fine to go. So, just to avoid the hassles, I'm going to talk to this enemy and I'm going to ask for an item. A revival bead is really good, actually.
Now's the time to retreat.
So just be careful what... because I was clearly not supposed to do that. Just be careful coming back into it because the enemies will pop up again. Climb up here. So don't do what I did. That was kind of a waste of SP and an attack. So you have the jump option to jump down. Don't ask me why. Okay. I honestly thought I was going to die there. Not going to lie. I don't know. That's not a crate. So this is all very cinematic. It's just a nice climbing exercise. I'm gonna pop in here.
Focus.
Yeah, there's also that there.
Focus.
I'm gonna pop through here.
Wait.
The distortion is getting stronger. The treasure has got to be nearby. Okay. I think. Go this way. Yeah, so if we pop down here, so this will be a quick detour. So this is an elevator.
I can feel it.
So we want to pop in here. This is a quick detour, but we can grab some pretty cool items and some extra money for treasure wise.
Yeah.
Hey, where are we?
I can feel it.
Grab this. I'm gonna come down a little bit further here, grab that. And we're gonna grab this. And this is the fun part. The heck is that? This is disgusting. Either way, it seems kind of strange that this would be at the end of a dead end. This looks familiar. This is the entrance hall. Have you already forgotten? I didn't realize we'd end up here.
You notice?
Hey, look. There's like a ton. There used to be a ton of soldiers wandering around. Now I don't see any of them. So what an excellent thing to do is, like, because we're going to call it quits in here in a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly open up these doors. So that gives us access to that safe room. I'm going to quickly run over here as well. And we're going to open this safe room. Then if we pop down here, there's a few chests under here.
Talk about luck.
So this one gives us a bead, which fully, I think it fully restores our HP. Yeah, 1 HP of one ally. And we're also going to run across to the other side.
Feel it.
Where there's another chest,
Alright, a chest!
which has a revival bead in it. It's going to be very helpful for the boss fight. We're going to open this door as well because it seems to be locked. And I'm actually going to head over to the safe room we started in and call it quits for today. So we're going to head just straight through here. But we can also go back through the painting, so there's no need to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay,
I should write something.
so we're going to save it here for today. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series as always, and just their tips and trips in how to get through Kamoshida's castle, especially on that first day. And guys, I'll see you on the next episode. It was Dwayne here from DewyHQ, signing out. See you guys.